Thank you for tuning in. I can see some of you are already in. I was wondering, oh my God, where am I wrong? So thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate your presence. Just a polite request. Kindly like before we continue so that you don't forget. And of course, if you're not aware, I have my backup channel. It's right on the live chat section. And it's on the description box below. That's a minute. I started. And so if this is your first time, you're not aware, I have a backup channel. The link is in the live chat section in the description box below. Kindly subscribe. I'll really appreciate for subscribing. And of course, if you'll enjoy the content that I upload there, well and good. You know, if you don't enjoy, you don't have to. Just subscribe so that I can get to 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, that is it. Let's start off without even wasting time. Guess what? Pammy, thank you so much. Guys, feel free to come to the live chat section. You can voice your opinions. You don't have to agree with me, or you don't have to agree with anyone in the live chat section. Just do it respectfully. So officially, Marwa has come out here to talk about what happened. Marwa has come out here to address the begging. And you'll not believe what happened. The most shocking part is that the panels are good. The ones that were blown off by the wind. It's good. Can you imagine? And there was this guy that came out here to say that. And I was like, is Marwa aware of this? I was so shocked to learn that Marwa was very much aware that he didn't have to come out here and beg, or rather he didn't have to buy new panels. But this is what he said. I bought new panels because I wanted to upgrade. He came out here and told people that I upgraded. And as a matter of fact, I received a lot of money. I'll not only upgrade my panels, solar panels, but I'll also, I think, upgrade the solar heater and something else. He mentioned a lot of things that he'll now do, courtesy of the thousands and thousands of dollars that people sent him. And of course, address reactors because he was like, oh my God, because I'm rich, you think that I don't need the help? You're miserable. These people criticizing me are miserable. Oh, I saw a lot of people on the internet saying that you cannot be importing the horses from South Africa and you're asking for help. And this is what he said. No, I had already paid for the horse. So I didn't have the money. And I'm like, Mura Sense, I thought it's something you invested. Because if you watched my reaction video yesterday, Rocio came out here and told people that she did a lot of investments with Mura Senso. But for Mura to come out here right now to say that they bought the horses, apparently it's not even one. And that is why he doesn't have the money. That is Mura Senso for you. Let's get into it, guys. John P, thank you for tuning in. You said that do you really appreciate our presence? Why? John P, why do you say so? I really appreciate your presence. What will make you think that I don't? I'd really want to know. Because I take you guys very seriously, and of course, it will be generous of you to let me know if you think if there is something that I do that makes you feel that I don't appreciate you. Because guess what? I really appreciate each and every one of you. Kindly feel free John P, to let me know what makes you feel like I don't appreciate you. And I'm so sorry for making you feel that way, because I really do. I really do. Thank you so much, Gracie Griffins, for tuning in. I appreciate your presence. Guys, I hope you've liked. We are 16. I hope you've liked and shared your comments in the live chat section. Feel free. Feel free to, as I wait for John P's comment in the live chat section, because I'd want to know. Maybe I'm not doing something right, and I need to correct that, because guys, I don't play with your presence out here. So John P, kindly let me know. Now let's get into it. Guys, as I told you, Marwa is out here, very much aware that he didn't have to beg for people to donate, because the panels are working perfectly well. It's only one that was destroyed, but the rest are perfectly well. But because Mura Sensor wanted to upgrade, he came out here to beg, fully much aware that he didn't have to. What a shame. Jamaican, thank you for tuning in. Hello. Gracie, you saying that you can't. Yeah. I'm so eager, honestly, very curious to know what pissed off John P. John P, feel free to let me know why you feel so. The champ, thank you for tuning in. You're greeting us. JT is in the building. Thank you so much, JT, for tuning in. I really appreciate you so much for joining us today. John P, can you share more, because I don't take you for granted. So this is someone that Mura Sensor left a comment. No, Mura Sensor left the camera for, what is the name of this guy? I've forgotten, but one of the boys that is being used before being discarded. So this is what happened. Let me play the receipt.
Ziko 10, si hata ile yenye iko pale chini inatumika, sio? Ile inaharibika. Hiyo bado inaweza fanya. Iko 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 10.
If you don't understand Swahili, don't mind. This is something that the fundi said. This guy on the roof, as you saw, can I get the receipt back? This is what he said. Even the panels that were blown off by the wind, they are perfectly okay. They are perfectly okay. Mura didn't have to buy new panels, but he did, because of course it was an avenue to come out here and beg for money. And of course you might be watching and you're like, neotrends, maybe Mura Sensor was not aware. He was, because this is what he said. I can't believe, honestly. I cannot believe. So this is what Mura Sensor said. Guys, thank you so much. You sent me, I think he said more than, is it 2,000 USD, which I know it's more than that, but of course, you know, Mura Sensor cannot come out here and tell people that, oh, for your number, oh. No, I'm sorry about that. You know what happened, John P? This is what happened. The people that shared their numbers, they don't give out their real number, not even real number, but not a SIM card or a line registered on their true names. You understand? So I'm still trying to get someone, maybe a neighbor or someone that can entrust me with their line or maybe their ID, so that I can get a WhatsApp number that does not reflect my details. I don't know if you understand, because I'm not bragging, but if you get to know my name, you can get my details. I've done some work out here. And I don't know. Personally, I don't have a problem sharing my details, but sometimes I see people And like, no, you cannot share your details, Neo, this and that. That is why. Maybe for safety. Yeah, for safety. But I promise you, today is today is 18th. Before Friday, I'll have shared my number. I'm sorry for that. And immediately you guys contact me, I'll make sure to call you to personally apologize. I'm so sorry about that. I know. Sometimes I come out here and I'm like, guys, you'll not be doing this and that, and then I fail to do that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for that. But I really promise, maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I'll have put up my personal number. Yeah, personal, that you can contact me directly or you can send financial support. Oh my God, John P, I really feel so bad because you love me like that, your friend, and I don't share my number. I will. But I remember that a lot of you have been asking for my number. I don't know why. You'd think that I'm like Mura, and so I have the money, but I don't. I'm not activating, but I'm just. Anyway, let's continue. I'm sorry about John P, but I promise to put up my number and I'll call you once I get to know it's you or your friend. I'll personally call you to apologize and appreciate your love because I love you right back. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, guys, let's continue. I think I've even forgotten where I was, but let me share this part where Mura Senso seems to be very much aware that he didn't have to buy the solar panels before we move to something else, because I don't know why Mura Senso chose to come out here and tell people not to support the orphanage. Because when you come out here and tell people that, no, I don't want anything to do with the orphanage because, oh, there are some court cases and I don't want to get involved. Mura Senso, you're technically telling your people not to support the orphanage. That is what you're doing, and you should be very embarrassed for that, because even if the management are not doing a good job, those children need the support. And why would you come out here and sabotage the financial support that they are getting? Someone sent another $700 and Mura took it, pretended to buy some timbers, and I think he spent around 58,000 while he was supposed to spend more than that. And this is what he said: that is enough of my contribution, because guess what? I'm charged the transaction fees, I don't know what, and that was it. Like Mura Senso, you came off another drama of eating their money and you come back to another drama. Like, you never get, you never catch a break, honestly. Anyway, let's move on with the Mura's upgrade. Mura's upgrade. Mura, I'll come back, because Mura Senso said that I've never eaten since my solar panels were blown off. And I'm like, Mura Senso, I saw you eating. We saw you eating at the birthday party. What do you mean? Let me share a receipt before we proceed. 55.18.
Yeah, but even me, I don't mind paying a little for fixing.
Yeah.
And then they come back. But I think you said how many can be fixed?
There
There are 6. So
But
one is totally destroyed.
one destroyed. I mean, there are 2 destroyed.
2?
But 4 can
Yes.
be repaired.
Okay.
Yes. 2 can be.
Oh, so we've actually upgraded.
Yeah.
This is 650.
620.
620.
This one is 550.
This is 550.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah. Oh.
You can come on. Can I?
You can show them with the camera.
Yeah.
I want.
Guys, that is it. Mura Senso just wanted to upgrade from, I don't know, maybe around 400 watts to 600. I'm not so sure, but something like that. Imagine, he could have easily used the panels on the ground, the ones that were blown off by the wind, but he chose not to. Because, of course, Mura Senso likes some fine things. Mura Senso love fine things in this world. And, of course, financed by other people, not himself. Financed by other people. That is not the only time that he acknowledged, but there was also a time that he told people that I received a lot of money immediately. 5 minutes after uploading, I saw a lot of views. Thank you so much. Let me play that part, because this is not the reaction of the day. We are supposed to be moving to something else. Mura Senso, I'm tired with you, honestly.
To fix the hot water issue. Thank you, guys. The thing is, I'll use the money for the panels. The rest of the money that will be left will be used to fix the hot water issue in the home. Yes, it will be used there. I didn't plan for this. This is an emergency.
Very selfish. If you're a humanitarian the way you claim, you should have given the neighbors, the ones that lost for real, not for you. You didn't lose anything. But instead of maybe sharing, you don't have to, but I'm just saying, because you always come out here and brag, I've really supported people, oh my God, this and that. If you really support people and you saw the damage that was caused by the hailstones, you should have given them some financial support, the way your brother is doing, giving some farmers some money to replace the damaged crops. But of course, you cannot do that because you were out here for money. Mura Senso said that I received a lot of money. The amount that will be left will go to my other projects. Because of course, I said yesterday, Mura Senso will not come out here and tell people that, guess what? You've sent enough. Let's stop. I've gotten enough. No, he will not. He'll collect as much as he can. That is Mura Senso for you. But you lied about the amount. This is what he said, that I've received over 2,000 USD. I doubt that is the figure. I really do. Because, really?
People are laughing, thinking that in my heart, I have nothing that I have a pure, clean heart. And you see, some people are laughing, thinking that it was a bad thing. But you know what? People supported me over 2,000 US. That means I can fix this and still find money to put hot water in the villa. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know why it pains people that if it comes to Maro support, me asking for support, they swift it as begging.
That is exactly what it is, Mura Senso. You're begging. That is begging. And for you to come out here and say, oh my God, people were laughing. No one was laughing. We were so shocked that you were out here begging when you have the financial ability to cater for your needs. And you're not even embarrassed to say that you collected a lot of money that will go to your other projects. You really should be embarrassed of yourself, Mura Senso. The champ is here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Island Girl, I really appreciate you. Fakere, you said that why would he want to put that stress on grandma's house when people are broke? Electricity will not buy food. Mura Senso does not even understand that. Gracie Griffins, thank you for tuning in. You said that Mura is a genuine. His command is his subscribers' wish. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but then it's coming. Why not Neo if people are going to finance? By then, why not? When he will collect a lot of money out here. Why not? So guys, of course, Mura Senso had to massage the subscribers. Oh my God, my subscribers, you're gold. Gold cash cows. Is that what you mean, Mura Senso? Mura Senso. Let me look for that receipt.
Is I have the best audience in the world, and that one is non-negotiable. You are a gem, you are gold, because it's not just we talk, we say and we do.
That statement is super heavy, guys, because guess what? Mura Senso appreciates when you give. My fans are gold. You just don't talk because you sent a lot of money. You also give. Mura Senso is so shameless. In the same video, he came out here to categorize the people that watch him. Because this is what he said. I'm planting trees for my, I think he said big donors or something. The people that contributed to grandma's construction, home construction. Can you imagine? And said that, oh my God, if you contributed not much, don't worry. I gotcha. I still appreciate you, but I need to just acknowledge. I think it was Big Mark, Michael, or something, some 3 people. And I saw a lot of people in the comment section were like, oh my God, Mura Senso, you should be ashamed of yourself for doing that. Big and small donors. Mura's people, when you come to my comment section, maybe you need to let us know which category you are according to Mura's planning, because Mura said that my big donors. That is so disrespectful, because I've always said that Mura Senso and deemwango do not understand that when people give, it's not like they have a lot of money out here. No, it means that they are just generous too. It could be the last coin. Maybe someone like Big Mac or something had a lot of money, gave maybe 10% of what he has. But the person that sent $10, it could be their 80%. But for you, Mura Senso, to come out here and say that the big donors, you deserve a tree. And that is what he did. Planted some trees in honor of the big donors. I guess those are the people that Rocio welcomes to the villa. The big ones. Oh, okay. Yeah, because Mura Senso had a lot to say about that. I distance myself. I don't want any problems. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know, maybe someone should get a solution for that, because imagine if people do not support, you can imagine what will happen to the children, because the people suffering are not is not the woman running the orphanage, no. It's the children, because what would they eat? At least she should be reported if that is the case, or they find a solution, or maybe the children to be sent to another orphanage, because I cannot imagine what the children are going through. I cannot imagine. Yeah, Mura Senso came out here with that, with the news. I was not aware, but thank you for sharing. Thank you for tuning in, Nikki. I really appreciate you for tuning in. Imagine our people support a Muzungu family holiday to buy horses for them. Imagine. I saw someone saying that the people sending Madam P and Mura Senso on a holiday have never, ever gone on a vacation or something. I hope people learn, because these people will always take and take and take. They don't care. They do not care. So let's go to Grandma's place, honoring the big donors. Mura Senso.
Yes, hi, of course. This is
Yeah, that is what he was doing, planting the trees. Personally, I feel like you should never categorize someone that sends you $2 and $10 because you never know their financial situation. Maybe the one even sending $2 is more generous or something. Comes from pure love, pure support for you. But for Mura to do that, I feel like that was so wrong. I can't even put it to words. That is some nerve. But of course, that is so expected of Mura Senso because Mura is that person that will select who he will welcome to the villa and who he will not.
honor. Workers that even me, I'll plant a tree for myself. But mine, I told grandma not to cut that. Just honor.
That will label it.
Yes, to honor me. Because that tree is the one that decided the fence, how big the fence was.
Yeah.
If it was here.
So Mura Senso will plant a tree to honor himself. Mura Senso, I think people are supposed to honor you. You don't come out here and glorify yourself. Oh my God, I'm supposed to plant a tree to honor myself. What did you do? You didn't contribute any money to that project. You didn't. In fact, you took from it. Apart from allegedly stealing, you also benefited by the hundreds of thousands of views that you got. There's nothing that you did. I know some people will be like, oh, if it was not for Mura Senso, the project will not be there. Yes, I agree. But at the same time, the way Mura Senso wants to play the most important person in that project, this and that, no. There are some people who went without eating. You never paid them. You never gave them shout outs. Those are the people that they should be celebrated. Because can you imagine Mura Senso would even tell someone that, no, you cannot film when I'm filming. You cannot do that. I am the priority. Mura Senso, let me look for that part because he said some big and small donors, and I'm like, I think this is the place.
This, you guys will plant a tree for YouTubers. Yeah. You guys will plant a tree for Brian.
Yeah.
This is for any subscriber who maybe sponsored Masegeso. Like now, Richard, we need to plant a tree for Richard, taking Brian to school. So
let me control if I thought I had written it down. Big donors. Big and small donors.
under your name. For example, Big Mac, Mama Sam. I'm saying you want to plant like 10 trees. Now let's the rest to be planted by the guys. Because once that is done, with the boys, me, I can go home. But we want to name some of the trees here under your name. For example, Big Mac, Mama Sandra, Howard, Bar. Those are some of your names. Mike, I want to plant like 5 trees for the big donors.
Yeah.
And then I'll plant 1 for the small donors.
Yeah.
Then from there, I'll let you guys finish the rest.
Okay.
Imagine, Mura Senso will let the other guys do the rest off camera because to Mura Senso, if you're not a big donor, you do not matter. I guess the big donors do not complain. Oh, why are you begging or something? Because even said there is someone that called him, someone that he knows very well. The guy was so mad, Mura Senso begging, when he's importing horses from South Africa. But for Mura Senso to come out here and say that, oh my God, you see, I'm planting trees for big donors, and the small donors you will do, you're telling them that you care about the big donors. Like these people, I remember when Deemwango came out here and said that guys, and not even Deemwango, I think it was Mura Senso. Mura said that, oh guys, the people working abroad send some donations, because for you guys, it's easy to get this money. Most of you earn a lot of money, but I'm like, Mura Senso, do you know the bills that these people pay? Why would you say that? Big donors, small donors. If I was in Mura's camp, I'll ditch that camp immediately, because people do not support by donations. Some people also support by watching. Some people support by sharing their thoughts in the comment section, because those are the things that determine how much you're going to be paid. Yeah, I agree. Coco, thank you for tuning in. You said that Marwa is coming to send for his in-laws, but then he's supposed to be buying air tickets for Rosio's parents. So I guess Mura Senso has a lot of obligations to do out here, because he promised that he's supposed to be paying for Rosio's parents. Nikki, you said that there is even an article about the case between the lady and an American lady. What? Yeah, by then Mura Senso talked about it, and it's so crazy. Of course, I really feel for the children. I really feel for the children, because, of course, the lady managing the orphanage is not working. Depends on donations. Even if he's working, of course, he cannot cater for the expenses by herself. And of course, you can imagine if people do not donate, what will those children be eating? I think something should be done, honestly. What? I'm what? Yeah, big and small donors. Lisa, thank you for tuning in. Oh, guys, Mura Senso planting trees in his honor. So let's move to the orphanage now that we are talking about it. Mura Senso said that he wants to distance himself from the orphanage drama, because there is some court case going on. Of course, as you heard from, of course, as you've seen from the live chat section, but I was not aware of that. I tried looking for that information, but I could not get it. But of course, Mura Senso had to come out here and say, but I believe Mura came out here to defame the orphanage, because he has eaten what he was supposed to give them. And he has to come out here and pretend that, oh my God, it's not even a good institution, or because they have some court cases, I don't even want to be associated with them. At least you should pay them the 700. Because Mura Senso came out here and said that now that he misappropriated the initial 700 USD, one of the subscribers sent another 700 USD. Mura Senso is like, now we are even, because when the second person sent 700 USD, I bought timber for the orphanage, and you're not supposed to say that I took the money, because I've taken the timber to the school. But I'm like, you're still supposed to give them the initial 700, because it was not for you. It was for the orphanage. I don't know why he thinks that. Now there is no problem. He has paid what he owes the orphanage. Mura shenanigans. Mura shenanigans, I'm telling you. So let me play that part. Because Mura feels like by doing this, no one should ever question what he did to the orphanage.
You, any money for the orphanage will go to Gitiriba. We are trying to make more than 3 people who have sent me money for the orphanage. Yes. Any money for the orphanage will go to Gitiriba. We are trying to make sure we help kids, but the things I'm investigating. And I'm realizing also before there's been complaints, fights in court. I don't want to be involved in those things. Let me build my home in peace. I'm a young man, still growing. Let me just do my thing, you know?
You can see how Marwa is very selfish and does not care for anyone, not even Gitiriba, because when he comes out here and he's like, oh, Gitiriba is a very honest man, this and that. So, as you said, Marwa, there is a court case. There is a case in court and you don't want to involve yourself in the cases. But you want your friend to be involved in the drama, and you claim that Gitiriba is one of your friends, very close one. Like, tell me, guys, if Mura Senso is not one of the selfish, narcissistic man out here. Because if you're a friend to someone and you realize that this thing that you're doing, it might get you in trouble, you'll tell your friend, distance yourself from it. But Marwa will come out here and tell people that, no, no, you partake in that project and I get myself out of it. That is not being a good friend. Anyway, let's focus on the court case that Marwa is talking about. I really wish you would have sent. Can you remember the name of that channel, Nikki? Or the video? We can play it out here. But coming back to what Marwa said, I understand maybe sometimes you'll be like, no, I don't want to involve myself in this drama. But at the same time, I'm like, if someone sent you money to take to the orphanage, take it. So that you can distance yourself when you don't owe them anything. But you cannot distance yourself and you've not given them the money that you owe. I don't get it. I think it's just an easy way, shortcut for Mura Senso to be like, no, I'm out of this. Gardener, thank you for tuning in. You say that you should have had the orphanage side of the story. I think he's trying to spoil Gitiriba's name. A lot of donations is at stake. By the way, because if a case is still in court, you don't know who is innocent and who is to be faulted. But Marwa does not care. It's like, no, I don't want to be involved in those shenanigans. Let Gitiriba sink in the drama. And that is why I'm always like, if you're involved in Marwa's shenanigans, make sure that you're benefiting. Because Marwa will promise you the world and deliver nothing. You remember the guy, what is the name? Daniel. Daniel did a lot of things without being paid. And Mura Senso does not even care about him now. Because you can see that Marwa does not even like Daniel from the word go. Because he realized that some people were sending donations to him directly. He came out here and showing some attitude to Daniel. Now you can see that he's trying to reassign some duties to, what is the name? Chacha Tales and the brother. Because of course we know it's not even duties or responsibilities. No, it's avenues for donations and for shoutouts. When you're told that you're responsible to go and see Brian at school, it means that you're responsible to take the views from the visits, from the involvement, and so forth. Daniel just ran to Kisumu because he said he's being fought at the village, but he has now come back and I think I saw a video, it's still on Premiere, and he didn't address the situation, but I know that it must be something to do with Marwa not liking him. So Gitiriba, enjoy whatever you can get as you speak, because of course we can see that Marwa does not care about anyone, not even you. He will call you my friend or my this in public, but deep down he doesn't care, unless you're bringing some finances to him. Otherwise, you're nothing to Mura Senso. Uh-huh. Bike, you said what man takes bricks from his home to give to another man? Only in Africa. So you could build. I didn't understand, but thank you for tuning in. Lady D, thank you. I see you. I appreciate your presence. Oh, okay. That must be very interesting. I'll try and get that story. Maybe we can talk about it tomorrow. Thank you for letting me know. I didn't see this guy bike. What did he say? What man? Okay, I didn't understand. The woman is feeding over 100 kids, even if, let's say, she has mismanaged the funds, you can at least see what she has built. Yeah, I agree. But I'm still like, the kids need to be supported, because if the woman does not get the money, the kids will suffer. So if she's not supposed to receive any money from the public because of misappropriating the previous funds, then these children are supposed to be relocated. What are they supposed to eat? I thought they're the same. I saw how Marwa diluted Daniel's authority. Yeah. And I can see that people are vouching for Daniel, because they're like, what is happening? Why is Daniel running away? But I can tell you, I saw Mura Senso telling grandma that this is the last time I'll be out here, and that will be it. And I remember when I come out here, I said that I hope and I really wish that those young men should have requested for Mura Senso to pay them. Because once everything is said and done, that will be it. Marwa will not care. Marwa will not bother about anyone. Mhm. John P., you said that as a matter of fact, DCI Kenya is currently for misappropriation. Oh, okay. I think that is why Marwa is like, no, I don't want to be involved in these shenanigans. Marwa could see there would be competition for views and donations. Marwa was in the worst mood, because even today he told people that, no, can you stop recording? I don't want an instance where I upload the same content like you. Yeah, I understand. But I'm like, hey, why are you so harsh? Is it Rocio? Has Rocio run to Nairobi? What is happening? Oh, okay, I understand now. I was like, what are you talking about? Chipo, you said that the case at the orphanage happened 3 years ago and must have been cleared. But then I promised to look at that case. I'll try and go deeper to get that story, because that must be interesting. That lady at the orphanage is an actress. I'll look at that. Thank you for the comments. Mura's thought is thought with the Brian and Grandma projects. He knows he used and abused the donations, let alone care for Daniel. They pocketed good money, very good money. And comes out and lies that, oh my God, guess what? All the panels were destroyed. When They were not destroyed. Only one panel was destroyed. Hey, Marwa, you even lie and you forgot that you acknowledged that not all the panels were destroyed. Let me play that part.
Guys, you know that's still the how do you call it?
The ice.
Ice still up there. Hey guys, we've done a lot of cleaning today. I'm told the panels are coming anytime. Nico Buddha came for me to pick the stuff today. But when I say Nico Buddha came to pick me up, we go and plant trees.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I think I missed that receipt. Oh my God, what is happening? What is happening?
So these are the panels. These are brand new. Those ones which were destroyed, they are there.
Guys, that is what I was talking about. Those were not destroyed. The Fundi said that they are working perfectly well, except for one that was completely destroyed. But the rest are okay. But Mura Sensor wanted to upgrade more powerful panels, or rather the panels that will absorb more power. And who else to fund, if not the donors?
I don't want somebody to say, oh, Marwa has lied. They are here, guys. You can see these are brand new, even you can see. And they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there is one there. I'll take you up there to see. And you can hear, oh, I can't open here because of that. But
Marwa, you forgot and even told people why. Why you asked for the donation. Let me play Mura Sensor in case you forgot. Because you just told us that you wanted to upgrade. Is it a slip of the tongue or something? This is what he said.
I'll build a stable. I'll build a stable. God is great. Can you imagine when my solar panels blew up? I have upgraded from 550 watts to 620.
Proudly comes and tells people that I took advantage of you. I did not need the solar panels, because if you just tuned in, I shared 3 receipts where they all acknowledge that the panels that they had before, they are perfectly good. They didn't need to buy another one. But Mura Sensor said that, guess what? The reactors are laughing. They were laughing at me, and I'm like, no one laughed. It's not a laughing matter. There are people that lost their crops. No one is laughing. But Marwa said that they are laughing at me, but guess what? I upgraded. Can you imagine? I received a lot of money on top of upgrading. I'll also work on my water heater. And go on a vacation or something. He didn't say, he didn't talk about the vacation, but talking about upgrading, he said it. At least thank you for tuning in. You said that he had mentioned that he wanted to upgrade the solar. He saw the opportunity and decided that this is the time. Guess what, guys? Marwa, you forget. And imagine I just shared the receipt where Marwa said that the solar panels were destroyed. A few minutes later, oh, they can even be salvaged. Only one was destroyed. Another one, guess what? I upgraded. Did you?
I'll build a stable. I'll build a stable. God is great. Can you imagine when my solar panels blew up? I have upgraded from 550 watts to 620. Can you imagine? And we've tried our best to fix. And again, out of that misery, which people saw as misery, it has turned out to be a blessing to even support me fix the solar water heater.
What? Marwa, can you listen to what you just said? Can you even listen to yourself? something that is misery, real misery to the neighbors, is a blessing to you because you got an opportunity to fix your problems. You said it. It's an opportunity. Like what? Guys, that is a wild statement, according to me. Can you imagine, guys? They upgraded. And on top of that, something that is supposed to be misery, because to you, Marwa, it's not. It's so sad, guys, because when you look at the crops of the people that planted a month ago, can you imagine they are all destroyed? And it's not cheap, because for you to till maybe 1 acre of a land, by the time that you put the seeds you plant, however you want to call it, that will have costed you a lot of money. But Marwa comes out here and says that, guess what? Something that was supposed to be misery, I got an opportunity for people to support me. I didn't rephrase that statement. That is exactly what he said. Let me play it.
And again, out of that misery, which people saw as misery, it has turned out to be a blessing to even support me.
A blessing to support me. Like he's basically telling people that it became an opportunity for me to collect money for the plumbing issues, the water heater, and so forth. Pami, you said that there are a lot of gullible people in the world. Period. Shamelessly. Oh my God. That is so funny for me. I didn't even get to know before I came out here. When I played it right now, I was like, Marwa, did you say that? Did you say that you got an opportunity to milk from people? What a joke of a man. What a joke. Guys, I hope you've subscribed to my other channel. I hope you've liked this specific video, because we are almost coming to an end. We are almost coming to an end because and you have the nerve to tell people that black men kill each other for money. Who, if not you?
Rather, they fight the enemies and they don't care. But for us, it's easy for another black man to kill another black man as quick as possible for even $1. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you.
Guys, I chose not to play the previous statement because he was talking about this country that is very controversial, where what do we call this girl? Cocogirl comes from, because she said Mura Sensor is basically supporting that country. I know that's political, it can be controversial, but he was basically saying that white people support each other, and these people do not see a problem when white people support each other, but when it comes to a black man, it becomes a problem. No, Marwa, we support each other. You even find a black man supporting a black man. That is not a problem. But yes, it is a problem when it comes to you, because you can afford what you're asking for help, in case you didn't know.
He swifted as begging. People are laughing, thinking I can fix this and still find money to put hot water in the villa. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know why it pains people that if it comes to Maro support, me asking for support, they swift it as begging. I don't know. But I know those are miserable people. Instead of waking up and changing a society, changing a community, them they look for the guy bringing change and fighting. And mostly it's more African. I don't see Israelis fighting each other. They stand by each other, they fight. Then
Guys, I'm sorry, that can be a problem out here. But yeah, that is what he's talking about, playing on people's emotions. That is the right That is the right term, because people do not care who supports who. But yes, people care when someone who is a millionaire, Mura Senso, you're a millionaire, but you come out here and ask for help. Yeah, that is when it becomes a problem. Because you're basically stealing from people. Nixon, thank you so much for tuning in. CEC, thank you for tuning in. And I don't understand why someone sent again. People got money out here to send to a millionaire like Marwa. Someone sent some money for the orphanage, but Marwa took the money and bought timber, did not utilize the entire amount that was sent to him, and told people that no, don't come to me telling me that I didn't utilize the entire amount, because I get charged when I withdraw this money.
Visiting from United States, and we want to run and release timbers to the children's home for that $700 that was sent that we used at grandma's place, but now we got the money to replace that.
People replaced the $700 that you were sent because you refused to give out that $700. And of course, because you're so embarrassed, people call you out on that. You come out here and smear the orphanage. It could be true. I don't care. But at the end of the day, if you were sent that money, you're supposed to give it to the orphanage. But of course, another stupid donor somewhere, instead of telling Marwa to give out the almost 80,000 Kenyan shillings to the orphanage, you send Marwa another money, another 700 USD. Hey, that donor, you okay? You're crazy? Like, you didn't eat the 700. Instead of telling Marwa to do the right thing, you go to your pocket and send to Marwa again. And you know Marwa can never get the money and do exactly what he's supposed to do. He went to the yard to get the timber. I don't know if I'll get that receipt. 1922, let me try if I'll get the receipt, because
Let me calculate. It's actually even here, 58,600. Then now I've paid him half, 25,000. So this is 83,000. Okay. So 83,000 divided by 127. 127 is 658 US dollars. As I told you, this money didn't just come to my pocket like that. There's a lot of transactional fees, and you guys know. So technically, that money is over. Now, mzee, mimi nimemaliza.
Technically, telling people, because if you were sent 700, that is almost 80,000 Kenyan shillings. Marwa spent 58,000 in something on the timber. That's a difference of how much? From 800, 600, around 22,000. Marwa, you want to tell me that the transaction cost will amount to 20,000 Kenyan shillings? Which calculation is that? Technically, the donor that you sent to Marwa, technically, the donor that sent the money you had from Marwa, technically the money is over. I hope I explained that very well. Guys, can you imagine? It's the same thing that they were doing the calculations with, what is the name? Daniel Muita. And Marwa, because he knows he misappropriated, he stole from Brian's construction, because he initially came out and told people that he has collected roughly 10 million Kenyan shillings. Daniel did the calculation. It was barely 6 million. Can you imagine Marwa coming to Daniel, telling Daniel that, Daniel, can you add 1,000 USD? I think it was around 1,500 USD, because for petty expenses, miscellaneous. Guys, do you know how much that is in Kenyan shillings? That is almost 200,000 Kenyan shillings. That can even build a home. But for Marwa, that is miscellaneous, petty expenses. Buying water in. Now you're out here telling people that you were charged $200 for transaction. You're kidding. But anyway, the donor that sent Marwa that money, you're another problem, because if someone misappropriates for the first time, of course they'll do it again, especially for Marwa. A lot of people have been complaining, but as a donor, you find it fit to redo what the previous donor did. What do you expect?
From a $700 that was sent, already you can see already that $700 kind of is over. I've paid him 58,600. Let me calculate. It's actually even here, 58,600.
Can you imagine? From 80 to 58,000. Like you're stealing from orphans, Marwa. You don't see a problem with that? You don't see a problem. Continue. Junior, thank you for tuning in. Greetings to you too. Aylan, you said that I hope what you are saying is true, because Marwa especially needs to be in jail in real time. Our people will perish for lack of common sense. Yeah, I agree. Georgina, thank you so much for tuning in. I see you. You said, let him say he bought for the closet. I think I read that comment on timber. But there is something else that I found so weird, is the fact that his people do not see a problem for Marwa to get the iron sheets from Brian's construction to give to the orphanage, because of course the orphanage is hustling. You cannot tell me that they'll use similar iron sheets, because that is expensive. The iron sheets that Marwa took to the orphanage, those are expensive. And I don't know, I'm not a mason or something, but I don't think you can combine, or rather you can roof your house with different makes of iron sheet. You understand? Because I know that orphanage might use the regular iron sheets, but the ones that Marwa took to the orphanage, they're expensive. How will it appear? One patch of the roof, expensive iron sheets, one patch, cheap iron sheets. Any who's any Uzis. The mistake Marwa Ed was not giving the orphanage that first 700. Yeah, that was so wrong. Imagine Marwa claiming black doesn't support each other, yet 3/4 of people donating to him are blacks. Thank you so much for that comment. Thank you so much, because that is exactly what it is. I don't know, maybe he thinks the people sending the money are Wazungus from Argentina. Probably that is what Marwa thinks, because he would have not come out here to make that statement. He would not. Double blessing. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. That was it, a very short one, as always. I hope you've subscribed to the other channel. I really appreciate it, and I hope you've liked this specific.
Laughing at me, then you have yourself to laugh at, because God has turned destruction into double blessing. 100%. And guys, when I called the supplier, his name is Everson. When I called the supplier of this, by 8 in the morning, they were here. 8 in the morning, they were here.
Double blessing. Marwa received a lot of money. Person Finder, thank you for joining. And of course, he had to give an excuse. Oh my God, guys, you cannot say that I'm a millionaire and I'm begging, because all my money went to South African horses. I had already ordered. I don't have the money.
I said, bro, this just for support, and you're buying a house from South Africa for 10,000 US dollars. I said, bro, this just happened. I had already ordered my horses. I didn't answer him that, but he was just like angry that I just asked people to support me. Ordered my horses. I said, bro, this just happened. I had already ordered my horses.
Even if you ordered the horses already, you paid 20,000, I believe you still have a lot of money in your account. You still do. You still do. So what are you talking about? Let me just play some random receipts before we call it a day, because we are already done. But just interesting receipts out here. Probably even I may end up being left with change. We got already enough for the solar panels that were destroyed. Probably even I may end up being left with change that will be pushed to the solar system, the water solar heater system. Yes, guys, I want to say thank you. Even me, I would still support. Let's say if it happened to you and I'm in a position to support, I'll still support you guys. You will not, Marwa, because you said you've collected a lot of money that will remain. The rest of the change will go to your solar heater and your house renovations, this and that. How about if you're someone that will help, as you say, if you are in a position, now you're in the position because you bought the solar panels, you still have solar panels on the ground that can work. You can take the solar panels to the needy to use it to power their homes. You can use the money that has remained after spending on the panels. You can go and give to the people that lost their crops, people that need real help. You would have done that. But of course, you're not going to do that because you're greedy, just like your Argentinian parasite. You're very greedy. What are you talking about? Lying. Oh my God, even me, I'll help you if you are in the same position. Your community, your villagers needs the help. You have the money. How about you give them the help? Can you imagine he received a lot of money to a point that he had to take a day off to count how much he has received? Madam P confirmed that the money, that their money is for investment, while money for donators is for emergencies. Yeah, guys, if you didn't watch my video yesterday, you might want to check it out because Madam P came out and told people that no, we did a lot of investments. Me and Marwa, and I'm like, what did you invest? The land? How much for the land? And how much do you have? Why do you like lying? So let's pray for Marwa because Marwa has come out here to say that since, let me play that receipt as you call it a day. Just a minute, guys. Let me get the receipt. Oh, Marwa has come out here to say that since the disaster, he has not eaten. He has not been eating. probably needs a lot of prayers from the big donors. Oh my God, why is the screen very small? Okay, let me share. Guys, Marwa has not eaten since the saga. Let me, now what is this? Yeah, thank you. Guys, Marwa has not eaten since the disaster. Can you pray for our niche? Can we close our eyes?
Day.
Yeah.
I've not eaten since my panels were taken. I've had like a little
Sorry.
crazy mood. But we came to see grandma.
Since the solar panels were taken, were blown off, Marwa has not been eating. He has had some crazy mood. What do you mean, Marwa? Because this, I suppose, is the next day or 2 days after. You're talking when you've already replaced the solar panels. Why do you have the crazy mood when people donated a lot of money? Are you still activating Marwa and you've already replaced the solar panels? Because this is screaming, send the money. I'm not even eating. I've not been eating.
Day.
Yeah.
I've not eaten.
Yes, guys. Yes, guys. And finally, I am having here with my boss.
What's up, guys? Marwa here.
Yeah.
Today is our final day.
Yeah.
I've not eaten since my panels were taken. I've had like a little
Sorry.
crazy mood. But we came to see grandma. We
But if you've not eaten, what about the people that really needs the help? Those farmers that lost their entire savings. Because yeah, that is what it is. When you harvest, you sell, you take some to school fees for your children, this and that. The rest, you plow back to your land. What about those people? If Marwa cannot eat, Marwa has not been eating since that day. How are the rest of the people supposed to be behaving? Do you all remember Caster's story? Marwa said if you put any money to his phone, he's going to take it for himself. Ah, Sharon, you said that do you? Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, Sharon, for tuning in. Georgina, we had one just like him using. Oh, okay. These people deserve to be in jail, honestly. Hey, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you've subscribed to the other channel. And let me know what you think in the comment section. If you didn't share your thoughts in the live chat section. Because if someone is not eating, could that be depression? Marwa is not eating since the incident. Is he depressed? Maybe he needs the prayers. Pami, you said big deal. I mean, you guys are so funny. By the way, Marwa, you're not eating because you don't want to eat. There are some people that don't have the food to eat. Can you stop crying like a baby? Marwa, God will punish you because God has given you everything, I'd assume. Food at least. But you're coming out here to whine, oh, I've not eaten. But at least you have the food. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Kindly subscribe to this channel. This is the link. That is the link. Click that link, guys. I have some content there. Can I share, by the way? At least you said, imagine another did have money, but she was telling Mura she received money at the end of the month. Yeah, some one of the donors said that is not working, but when the daughter arrives back home, that donor will send the money. I guess probably that person has sent all the money they had to Marwa, and now they are going to the children. Yeah, guys, kindly check out that channel. Let me look at it. This is the channel. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. That was it for today. Until tomorrow, if Marwa will come out here with some drama again, we'll be out here to entertain ourselves, because why not? Oh my God, where is that channel? Where is the channel, I beg? Is it missing? African Village Culinary. One. Guys, kindly click yeah, this is the channel. You'll get some content there. Guys, by the way, I'll share my WhatsApp contacts on the description box. You guys have been requesting. I'm so sorry for. Yeah, but I'd love to talk to you. You know, I'll be free to do so. I'll share it on the description box below. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting, but yeah, I'll do that. Thank you so much. I'll do it as soon as possible. ASAP, ASAP. So, guys, this is my other channel, you know. Kindly check it out. Oh my God. Guys, kindly check it out. I'm planning to go hard on this space. Guys, just go and check it out. Sometimes when you rewatch what you created, you're like, oh my God. So, guys, yeah, that was it. That was it. That was it. But this is the channel. This is the channel. I've been promoting for the past 3 weeks, and I really appreciate if you subscribe. This is it. I don't know if this is what I'll be pushing out here, but I'm still trying to figure out what should I do to entice you to subscribe, because it's not easy. Yeah, that is it, guys. That is it. Thank you so much for joining. Now that I want to leave, you guys are tuning in. Where were you? I've been worried about. I need donations for the dentist. Gracie, but then that is more emergency, for lack of a better term, than the solar panels for Mura sensor, because that has something to do with your health compared to Marwa. Because what was that? What was that? Because my tooth. But then I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm laughing, but of course I'm relating to I'm relating to Marwa's shenanigans. Even with all my money. Yeah, guys, thank you so much. That is it. That is it. We are so done. I'm just going through your comments. Yeah, thank you so much. Don't leave with your comments, but kindly check out. If you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe to this other channel right here. This is the channel. This is the channel. Guys, that was it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care. Check out these other channels because I like his content, but his comment section is full of janitaries and the cults. Not only praising Junior, but also giving orders. Oh, this one should not be at that site. This one should not be going to visit Brian. This one like that. Hey, Janet Harris, you're overworking. I blocked Janet Harris on this space because she was not letting me breathe. And I was like, I don't have your time. Janet Harris is a busybody because the girl was I was wondering who is this one when I was starting the channel, and I blocked her because I was like, instead of responding to my people in the comment section, I cannot be arguing with this one. But now after I was on this street for a while, I was like, so you're the one? But then maybe I should bring her back. Now I have the strength to argue with you. Janet Harash. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Let's catch up tomorrow. Tomorrow will be another day. Oh, I'm telling you, she works extra hard out here. Guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Bye bye. Island, thank you so much for tuning in.